We have Visage up on the, Reeves up on the Visage. In the top lane, we'll have Amazing up on the Crystal Maiden as well, and Mantis to be on the Weaver. Great Weaver player. In the mid lane, we'll see right now, Wadafaka on the Dragon Knight. The mid Dragon Knight, very strong. He's also got a nice set. Interesting. Down in the bottom lane, Equal is going to be on the Clockwork. He might get caught out here. Will they dive this? It doesn't look like it. Boomski decided to say, no, we're not going to do that. So, Equal was moving towards his death, unfortunately. He will survive there, as the Dire team here, they decided to smoke up and head bottom, but they are not going to find anybody except for Equal, who they're not going to die. 4-4 FC we've got. We're going to have Curly up on the Doom. Boomski's going to be on the Bane. Strangby will be up on the Mirana. We'll have KRKA Kirksha. We're going to call him Kirksha up on the Venomancer. Sometimes I can't say these names. And to round it all out, we'll have Blom up on the Timbersaw as well. We'll get the lanes going in just a moment here. And hopefully the cast is now working. It's still not. Oh boy. I don't know why this isn't working.
The battle begins.
Alright, we're gonna... Oh, well, the draft screen is up. That overlay was really bad. Well...
Haste!
Alright, mid lane. Blom. Looks like he's going to get ganked here. Amazing's still roaming. There's the Crystal, or excuse me, Frostbite going in on Blom. Blom's in trouble. There's going to be Grave Chill as well. The Dragon Tail heading up. He's going to go down first. Blood's going to go to Amazing. And that was a nice roam. They grabbed the haste rune just to get that kill, and they roam with Reeves to secure it. That first blood is going to go for the side of NEXT.kz with a really nice roam. The aggressive tri-lane up top, this is going to be troublesome. You look at the Venomancer, here's here solo right now. He's just trying to get farm up on this hero. Mid lane right now, you can see, of course, Blom is here using his rolling death. He will go down early on. He TP'd right back into the lane. But that's a little bit of a tough matchup for him early on here without, of course, the levels, without the last hits that he got. He could have gotten, before he died. So he will go down there. Dragon Knight did not secure the kill, but he will get a bottle for himself very early on. He's getting some nice last hits here. No Quelling Blade for him. You don't like to see that too often with a Dragon Knight. You get most of your last hits with, of course, the Breathe Fire. So with that, looks like they'll be okay. Equal now down to the bottom lane. Took an arrow to the face. They're going to try to right-click him down, but there's not enough damage here with his Stout Shield to be able to block some of that damage. And Strangby as well as Boomski cannot secure the kill. They need to be a couple levels higher, I think, in order to really get that kill. Brainstep does a lot of nuke damage. It's pure damage as well, I believe it is. So they're going to Nightmare and look for another arrow. This is the combo that you see so often. Arrow's going to hit. Do they have the right-click damage here? I'm not sure. Equal going to cox himself in with the flare. There's the kill going for Boomski. He's taking tower hits, and he will just get out of range, but just barely. And they finally grab that kill. This lane is so devastating sometimes to get the arrow, to get, of course, the Nightmare arrow combo in. Could do a lot of damage. Now roam through the jungle here as Amazing's coming on in with Reeves. They're going to look and see Krilly. He's going to catch this out right now. He's going to just head away from here. He knows what's going on. They're going to take his Mud Golem, unfortunately, and he's very sad about that. So he can't jungle too effectively. He does have Scorched Earth, so he can regen that way. He also got the Tornado from the Wildkin, so he got a good start here. You always like to get the Wildkin Tornado so you can sack up camps and then just use the Tornado to take it down. And look, you can see Reeves as well as Amazing are just taking his camp from him, so he's not going to have a free lunch, if you will, sadly. Poor Doom. He's just like, guys, I just want last hits. No, don't go there. Frostbite, the Grave Chill as well. He's going to Scorched Earth to try to get his way out of here. That's a bit of damage. You can see the damage being taken. Vicious is getting his Soul Assumption charges, but not enough. Scorched Earth is going to make him regen. And you can see who's roaming through. Boomski's here. He's like, I need to make sure that he can get damage and get last hits in this jungle right now. So he will rotate up. That means this is a solo lane down bottom for Strangby, who should be in a very good position. If he's in any bad position, you just leap away from the cog. So Strang will be just fine without the Bane support here. Roaming through mid, they do have this Dire Ward. They need to counter ward it. They actually have no sentries, so there's absolutely no way they're going to get this kill on the Timbersaw. Flare came from the bottom lane just to make sure they at least did a little bit of extra damage there, but nothing really happening as of yet. Right now, Mantis is sitting here in the mid lane, or top lane, excuse me, just farming away. He's got his 600 gold and, of course, the Ring of Basilius, so he'll try to go for that early Lincoln Sphere. That'll be really nice against Doom, against Bane's Fiend's Grip. I mean, there's a whole lot he needs to be able to, block and have magic immunity towards, so the spell block will be really great for Mantis if he can get that early Lincoln Sphere, and he's getting some decent farm. He's at 15 last hits right now. You can see there's two heroes here waiting to try and gank, but they're going to back off, and there's no Radiant Ward here, not that I can see, and these Plague Wards are going to be very annoying, but you can always just kill them for a decent sum of money. In the mid lane right now, you've got Blom and Wadafaka. They're battling it out right now. Wadafaka's got 17 last hits, and Blom has 20. So, you know, Blom's really leading the way here. Despite getting ganked early on, he's kind of gotten back into his game. And I do like this from Reeves and Amazing. They say, okay, if we're not going to be doing anything in lane, let's just get some last hits in the jungle, get some experience as well. We have Frostbite, we've got 1 point in Arcane Aura, so we can pretty much just spam this and just get as many last hits as we need. I really like this. I think this is a good play from them to start roaming through the jungle early on. The question is, what is 4FC going to do in the mid game here? And the good thing is, Doom, he was able to stack this up a little bit more, but he actually went and jungled another camp. Meanwhile, while that's happening, I missed a kill top as they grab the kill on the Venomancer, who was right about here roughly, and he was just caught out of position. Timbersaw is going to activate his double damage here in the mid lane right now, throw up his Whirling Death, and just hit Dragon Knight once, which takes him down kind of low. He's already level 6, mind you, so he can throw up a Dragon form and just go for a kill or at least an early tower push, which is going to be tough to do. You can't really push against Timbersaw. We'll have a pause here real quick as there's some sort of ping issue perhaps, or looks to be just some sort of disconnect. So we'll see Wadafaka get back in the game in just a moment, hopefully. And yeah, alright. What do we got going on here? Levels-wise, the supports are all level 3, so this is a very even game. The kills, you know, Frostbite, or, you know, secured that kill early on, which gave them first blood. So they do have a little bit of an experience lead and gold lead from that, as well as just getting Weaver the farm, because he's got the most net worth in the game right now. He's got the most last hits, 26. He's got 6 denies, which is fine. Really don't need a deny because Venomancer wasn't in lane for a long time. So, you know, with that, they've got an okay lead, and if they take an early tower as well, they'll have an even better lead. You can look and see this tower's already taking a bit of damage, and Mantis is working on it, so there's no support coming through from any of these heroes, really. Look at where Boomski is. Venomancer's going to have to run back to lane. He's not even going to be able to TP in. He's got boots, which is okay. Krilli's sitting on boots right now. He's not got a whole lot of, you know, gold other than that. With this right now, 4FC, they're going to try to get back into this. Obviously, NEXT.kz, I think, have the early game advantage here. They've got the early game advantage just a little bit. Especially if Equal can get 6 here and start roaming and ganking, I think that this could be very bad. You look at how low Strength is. Wow, yeah, I mean, if Equal gets one more last hit here, which unfortunately there's no creep wave, he can get to level 6 and maybe even go for a kill on Stringy, but that's not going to happen. There's no creep wave here. It's actually back at the tower. So, as of right now. So, we got to pause, guys, but thank you for joining me. I know there were some issues here earlier. I don't know what happened, but everything seems to be in order now. I think the stream is going. Yep, the stream is in fact going here, so nothing too problematic right now. My apologies for the pause. Nothing I can do about it. We have a reconnect coming in from Wadafaka, so we'll be back in the game in just a moment here. And here we go. So, the most important thing to note, I think, for Equal right now is that he went for Rocket Flare rather than the Battery Assault maxed out. And I actually like this because Rocket Flare early on can do a bit of damage from other lanes. It's more of a global strategy, I feel like, and can push lanes very effectively. Battery Assault's not that good at pushing. You throw a Rocket Flare onto any one of these creeps, and they're probably going to die. So, if they're low, that is. TP now coming in this time from Krilli. He's going to start farming lane rather than going and farming in the jungle. You can see that Reeves as well as Amazing, they have a courier here, and it's going to be delivered unless they got a smoke as well. So Reeves and Amazing, they're going to throw up a smoke soon, but it looks like they want to gank top. They're trying to look for a kill. Crystal Nova's going to hit, but only barely, and they're going to dive Krilli potentially. No, they Grave Chill just casually, and they say, no, we're not going to do that. That's fine. Mid lane right now, Wadafaka Bottle Crowed, so he's back up to full. Blom's coming in, using his Rolling Death effectively, and his Chakram, just trying to do as much damage to Wadafaka as possible. So he actually has 1 point in Dragon Blood, so that regen is there with 3.4 per second. Roaming down to the bottom lane again, Equal looked for the bottom rune. I don't believe he grabbed it. It's top rune. I'm sure someone else grabbed it. Now he's going to hook in on Strangby. Strangby, he's going to leap away, and this is the problem with the Clockwork. Even if you hook in, you cannot really get a kill here. Now they're going to go ahead and Nightmare, make sure they can't really do anything. Now the arrow's going to hit. The Starstorm's going to fly as well. A bit of damage Equal. He's going to try to cog himself out of there. Oh, he's going to get the kill. He got the kill on Strangby from, of course, that freaking creep, man. Are you kidding me? Wow. Man, Strangby is sad because Equal gets out alive. Oh, no way. Oh, man. Alright, the Invis Rune is going to get picked up for Dragon Knight. I can't believe that. They're going to roam on mid, look for Blom here. Blom should know this is happening. I think he still has this ward. He does, so, you know, he's not really too concerned about that gank. He knows what's coming. Alright, here we go. Wadafaka. Roaming back up. He's like, where am I going, guys? He's looking for a gank. This is what I was talking about. Now he doesn't even need the Shadow Blade with the Invis Rune. He's going to look for a gank at the jungle. He'll find the stack. He can actually take it down once he hits the, of course, red dragon form so he can get that splash damage. He doesn't have it now, sadly, but, yep. Alright, top lane. You can see where Kirksha is right now. He's just like, yeah, I'm not going to be going out of this place anytime soon. He's just going to throw up these little wards. He's just kind of like, okay, I'm very protected here. The Flare's going to catch him out, though, so he's like, I'm going to go into the jungle right now. You look at Reeves. He's not going to dive this unless he's got somebody tankier here to dive it for him. You look at where Wadafaka is. Oh, he blocked himself in now. There's no way that they can really get this kill. Wadafaka's like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get that. TP coming in right now. Bombski's going to Nightmare as well. He's going to take some damage from the tower as well. Mantis going to throw up his Swarm. Wadafaka, now here we go. There's the net coming in as well. Dragon Tail coming from Wadafaka now. Brain Sap. Wadafaka's low. Can they get this kill? Magic Stick Charge getting him back up a little bit here. The right click's not enough from Krilly. He needs to hit this Troc Room to get this kill. Bottle Charge up from Wadafaka. He's still got one left. Boomski, no mana for him. They're going to chase him all over the place. Wadafaka, Dragon Tail on Boomski. Blom, you got to hit this Troc Room. There's the Breathe Fire. Doesn't matter. The Whirling Death will grab the kill for the Timber Saw. Wadafaka with a bit of a hasty dive on the top lane. Didn't work out in his favor, sadly, but that's fine. Alright, jumping back into the action down bottom lane, you can see where Stringby and Equal are. Stringby still takes a bit of damage from that flare, but, you know, he's got to get back into it. He did die earlier. You look at the last hits right now, 33 for Stringby, 34 Equal. And that's not bad. But Stringby, of course, he did die, so he's actually doing very well for himself. If he didn't die, he'd be at, you know, maybe 40 at this point in the game. Reeves is taking solo experience for the mid lane as they were trying to gank top. Wadafaka was also dead, so he's going to TP back in. He's at level 7 right now. Looking at the levels here, you can see where everyone is. Everyone's standing. There's a little bit of a discrepancy between this mid laner and everyone else, so... Alright, tower denial coming in from the Venomancer nicely down there. You look at Blum, he's got no mana left. Reeves is roaming on through. Arrow's going to hit on Reeves from Stringby, coming in from the jungle. The right clicks and the Starstorm securing the kill. Wadafaka now chasing. He's got his Elder Dragon form. There's no leap. The Dragon Tail, Breathe Fire, and the right click will be enough to grab the kill. A 1-for-1 trade in the end. That definitely goes the way of Wadafaka. Despite the fact that he got that kill on Reeves, definitely was not worth it. Wadafaka's just like, yeah, I'm okay with this. Really good. Alright. Treads are done right now for Mantis here. He's going to head back up to the top lane, it looks like, and just try to secure some more last hits for himself. He's really not been out of this lane for the entire time. He's got his Midas done as well. He's just saying, I want to get an early Lincoln Sphere, but in order to do that, I need to farm effectively. So he's going to try to get as much farm as possible with his Treads. Sometimes you see a lot of Weaver players just forego Treads at all and just get Brown Boots, or not even Boots altogether, and just get an early Lincoln Sphere, an early item. So... you know, it's important to note that I go for the Treads. I personally like Treads a lot, and then not getting them just to get farm, you know, quicker, but still. It's his choice. He made the right one, in my opinion. Not that I know much about it, but the Dragon Knight right now, Elder Dragon form is still going, and he is going to be back to his regular Knight form here, and just getting a decent amount of last hits with 700 gold in the bank. Now we see a Smoke Egg coming out. Medallion is done for Reeves, so that damage is going to be there. The physical damage is going to be going a little bit hard right now. So the question is, can they get the kill on Stringby? And he'll be able to leap away if any real thing comes at him. So you can always just hookshot an issue. You can look at Equal. He's going to get the cogs going as well. This is what's going to happen. He's going to leap away maybe in a second here. There's the hookshot going in. The Frostbite as well. Soul Assumption, the right clicks are there. The arrow not going to do enough damage. The Venomous Gale just misses. It just misses on Equal. He'll survive for the time being. And this is just trying to zone everybody out with the... Oh, the flare, the double kill for Equal. I didn't think they were going to be able to get that kill. Reeves with the Soul Assumption doing enough damage. Wow, 6-3 is the score. NEXT.kz are kind of trouncing 4FC right now with their play. And the Visage Familiars are up. And I say, every time the Visage Familiars come up, you know. Like, that's when you know, is the lag of the game. Just like, yep, someone's got Visage Familiars. Got it. Not even a problem. So Mantis up at the top lane right now. He's got 1,400 gold in the bank. He's still farming away. He hasn't really been a big factor in this game, but he will be. I think the biggest factor has been Equal right now. He has not died. Well, he's died once, but he didn't die when he was getting ganked earlier on. He actually picked up a kill on Strangby and a little bit of a trade. He almost died.
Is under attack.
And then, of course, that engagement where he just got a double kill a couple seconds ago. Very nice stuff there. Elder Dragon form is up for Wadafaka, trying to push this mid tower. He's going to try to take down the Venoms, the Plague Wards as well, but they're going to be too difficult to take down. He's going to Breathe Fire, the Creep Wave, and just try to take this down as well as get some more last hits. 1,300 gold in the bank. What is he going to go for? He can go for drums if he wants to. That's a pretty common item choice as we see a miss. I miss a gank down bottom. Sadly, as Boomski's going to get ganked from Equal with his hook shot. He's got his phase boots done. He's got a ring of regen as well as a bottle. Mid lane, there might be some action here as Blom is going to rotate through with Wadafaka. The thing is, they don't have a whole lot of lockdown. They don't have a lot of presence unless they hit an arrow. They got to try to get some way to hit an arrow. Otherwise, people are too, I think, mobile to get ganked here. The bottom tower is going to be taking some damage. Crystal Nova is going to go as well and just try to push down this creep wave as quickly as possible. The Flare is going to do a good job of that. Everyone else is here. Boomski, you can see rotating through it is Blom as well as Kirksha. And if this is familiar, is going to help try to push this a little bit quicker. They might back off. They know that everyone's rotating, but that tower was destroyed. This is grab that kill with Waterfucker on that dragon form. He's got, of course, that Shadow Amulet right now, so he's good to go in terms of just doing damage here and ganking. If he can get that Claymore, which is about, let's see, 1,200 gold away, I believe. So he's very close to that. If he just stays in mid farm, he'll be fine. So top lane right now, you look and see where Mantis is. He's going to maybe get caught up position. His Perseverance is almost done if he wants to go that route. Equals here is going to look for a gank possibility. Strength is going to be difficult to gank. We talked about that with the leap, but Mantis is going to search out. He might find Krilly. Oh, the hook shot. It just missed him. He was right there, and he couldn't hit it. It was just not enough range. And that's a byproduct, of course, not being level 11 to have that hook shot level 2. That range increases a little bit, and if that was level 2 hook shot, it would have hit. So, Equals very sad. I didn't get that kill. Oh well. The Visage Familiars are going to roam on through. Maybe try to take this tower. You look at the only person farming here is Kirksha. And they could get this kill easily. Top lane. Mantis. Here comes the Moonlight Shadow Gang. They're just going to sit right next to him. The Doom's going to go right now as well. Shikuchi's going to be done. That Shikuchi. That was a long Shikuchi. They can see where he is now. No, they have no idea. They have no idea where Mantis went. That's unbelievable. The plays from NEXT.kz are really on point right now. Man, he is just going to stand here. This is a great juke spot. And he's going to Shikuchi away now. Man, they are sad. Wow. He got the Shikuchi right off. Oh, man. Alright, down bottom. Reeves, as well as Amazing, are down here looking for a potential gank. This guy has been here for a while. The Venomancer's just been sitting in lane just trying to get farm. You look at Equal and Waterfucker, they're coming. They've got level 2 Elder Dragon form. That's going to be the Red Dragon form, the Fire form. A lot of damage coming out from Splash, as well as the Poison Ticks that still go. Mid lane, Boomski and Blom are going to get hit by a Flare. They know that Equal's bottom. Double damage is bottom rune. Will he take this and bottle up for himself? More than likely, yes. Waterfucker, they actually should have bottled it for him. I feel like he would have done a ton of damage there. They're going to be down in the Siege Creep and head forward, looking for this tier 1 tower. This will give Waterfucker his Shadow Blade, and this is a huge pickup for him. So already, I mean, NEXT.kz, they are in the driver's seat right now. It's 7-3. You look at the net worth chart and the graphs. The 7,500 gold lead going for NEXT.kz right now. You got a 5,000 experience lead. The net worth chart, top 3 are NEXT.kz right now. They are absolutely dominating this game. But, you know, you've got a Mirana right now with 62 last hits. You can get back into this with a Ring of Akil. I'm not sure about the Akil pickup. I don't really like it personally, but it certainly helps. So, Krilly now coming out. He's going to have a mech in just a couple of moments here for Doom. And, you know, with the mech up, this is something that you see a lot of Dooms do. You know, you play a sort of forward Doom position. You get the mech early on, you're able to push towers more effectively and fight. The thing is, Blom hasn't been too effective here, and that's not good. Now, there's going to be the Fiend's Grip on Mantis. He is going to go down. They finally get that kill with the arrow, securing it for Mantis, or excuse me, Strangby. So with this kill, they finally pick something up. That's going to make it so Weaver's, you know, Lincoln Sphere is a little bit later. In fact, he probably had enough money to go for that Ultimate Orb, but he's at 1,800 now.
Here.
Alright, everybody. In the mid lane, Waterfucker with that Shadow Blade. Is he going to initiate on Blom? He doesn't have his Elder Dragon form. He can't really get that kill. He's going to look in the jungle. He's not going to find anybody, sadly. Up in the top lane, Equal's going to get ganked with a Nightmare. The arrow's going to fly in just a second. It's going to hit. No, obviously, there's no way they can stop that. The Brain Sap, the Doom, just to get the kill. And the Starstorm, they use about 5 or 6 abilities just to secure that kill on Equal. Now they're getting back into it with these ganks. They've gotten 2 ganks the past 2 minutes, and that's really, really important to note. Mid lane, Waterfuck is roaming through. Blom is not going to get ganked at all, even if Amazing is here as well. Top lane, Waterfuck is going to find that top haste rune. Down bottom, you can see Reeves is getting some last hits. He's going to have a very, very quick Aghanim Scepter. He's already got the Ogre Club. He just needs 2,000 gold. He's got almost his next component of that. So, all right. 7-5 the score, and looks like they've caught up a little bit here. Still, a 75 gold lead at 60 minutes of the game. This is a huge lead for NEXT.kz. They're absolutely trouncing 4FC. I don't know what they could do to get back into this. They need to get Krilly his mech up, and they need to get Stringby some more farm than what he's got right now, but easier said than done. Boomski's got his arcane boots. He's level 8. Needs level 2. Fiend's grip would be nice. Now Gate down bottom. Venomancer taking a lot of damage. The Dragon Tail going. Dragon Knight getting killed. Even without the Elder Dragon form, you can see he used his Shadow Blade to secure it. He had a haste rune as well. Now roaming on mid, looking for Blom as well. He's just going to hit him once with the right click, and then he's like, alright, I'm leaving now. He doesn't want to fight. So, Boomski roaming on through right now, looking for a Fiend's grip. He's rather quick, of course, with the arcane boots. A rather speedy hero now. So, still in the top lane, you can look at Mantis. He is very close to his Lincoln Sphere. That's when he's going to fight, more than likely. He just needs that recipe. So NEXT.kz is in a very strong position. They actually have a 4-staff for equal, a very strong pickup on a Clockwork, just to be able to get out of cogs if you don't want to fight mano a mano with anybody. Also, we saw how strong 4-staffs can be in MLG Columbus. You remember the Game 3, of course, of the MLG Grand Finals with Speed versus DK. They had 4 staffs on Speed Gaming. Guess who won that game? I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys know. There's no point in asking you to guess. Alright, Mantis, very, very close to that Lincoln Sphere. That's the big item. Now we do see a Smoke Gank. This is exactly what they need to do. They need to get the Smoke Gank early on here. Can they get Krilli's or Mantis is the question. And I don't think so. He's Shikuchi it away right now. He's not really in a bad position. They can loop around here and look for a kill this way, but I don't think that's going to happen. He's back mid right now. In fact, he's pretty much set here. He's got a team kind of surrounding him, except there is a Smoke hit coming down from NEXT.kz down to the bottom lane. They're looking for the Venomancer, who will back up smartly. They know everyone's kind of missing off the map except for Mantis, so they're not going to do anything too crazy here. And Venomancer is going to be in a good position right now. They're not going to be able to gank him here. They're going to throw up this ward, a good pushing ward for a tier 2 tower, so here we go. Are they going to jump on mid is the question. Flare's flying through. Equal wants to gank somebody. I'm not sure who. Or they just want to push this. Gravechill's going to go Dragon Tail as well with the Elder Dragon form. They blow him up. Wadafaka with the kill. Double damage now for Equal. He's going to put that up. Just try to do some damage to this tier 2 tower. It's going to evolve very quickly. Mantis' Lincoln Sphere is done at 18 minutes in the game. A very quick Lincoln Sphere. Mantis is going to be all over the place here. It's going to be tough to bring him down. Now there's going to be that TP up into the top lane. Wadafaka. He's going to try to get this farm with his Elder Dragon form up. He's level 12. He's going to go for a BKB next. So with that tower kill, it's now even closer to 10,000 lead for NEXT.kz. And this is a problem for 4FC. They've got to try to find their way back into this game. And it's going to be very tough to do that because I don't know if they're going to be able to lock down these heroes in order to get a kill. You think about Equal, he's got that 4-staff, he's got Cogs. No 4-staff just yet for the Crystal Maiden, but she might go for that next. Mantis has his Lincoln Sphere. You got Visage, who's got an Aghanim Scepter. So if they try to fight him, they might even just die from the medallion plus right clicks with Visage familiars. So Wadafaka on the hunt, looking for a Dragon Tail. He can't get it on Stringby, sadly. The Dragon form and the Dragon Tail are going to be done right now. Very close to getting that Mithril Hammer for the BKB. They know he's up here. He actually walked right through vision of this ward, I believe. I think he walked like here or something. Speaking of vision, there's a Smoke Gank coming out. Krilly's going to get spotted out here. He's standing right on top of this ward. They know that he's smoked because he just kind of showed himself here. Arrow's going to fly randomly and miss everybody, sadly. Flare's going to go up as well. Do a lot of damage to, of course, Kirksha and Stringby. They're going to counter ward this with a Sentry Ward. Will they initiate on this is the question. You can see NEXT.kz has backed off. They decided against it. They're like, yeah, no, I don't think so. They're all smoked up there. We don't need to do that. Mantis is getting his next item. Whatever that is, I'm not sure. Probably his Desolator. That's generally the most common item for Weaver players at this stage in the game. They're taking a bit of time to push in. They're just trying to be methodical about this. A 20-minute Midas is done for Doom. I don't really like this pickup just because they're already really behind, and it's going to take a long time for that to get online anyways. I guess it's okay for getting attack speed, but I don't know about that. That's very strange to me. Starstorm is going to go out for Stringby, and they're trying to push back this mid push. As you can see, it's up at tier 3, or close to it anyways. Alright, here we go. Mantis jumping on Krilly. There's the Dragon Tail, Elder Dragon form. The arrow misses somehow on both of them. Krilly mechs up, but he is dead. Stringby's got to leap away. Maybe. Oh, here we go. Boomski's in a position to try to gank the Sentry Ward on the ground. He's going to try to Nightmare himself. No. Enfeeble, I think, was the token. No, actually, he doesn't have Enfeeble, so he's dead. I'm not really sure what he was trying to do there. He decided to cancel an animation of something, but he dies. 2 down now for 4FC. Now they might look for tier 3 or for Roshan. I think Roche is probably the more likely candidate here, or a tier 2 tower bottom, which actually Reeves is working at here. He's bringing in familiars over, take down the creep waves as well as the Venomancer wards, and just try to take this tier 2 tower down. The familiar sons are going to go in. Towers are going to take a bit of damage as well, and yeah, there's going to be a free tier 2 tower for them. Not even a problem.
Under attack.
So this is going to take that kill. Another tower going their way. That's another 10,000 gold going their way. And almost 10,000 experience as well. They're going to head to the Roche pit, it looks like, or at least right around it. They know that everyone's back up for 4FC, so they don't want to try to take Roshan now. Weaver's going to pick up his Desolator next. You can see his Mithril Hammer is done. Just needs another plus the recipe. So equal in the mid lane. Got a cloak now. Will he go for Pipe of Insight is the question. And I'm inclined to say yes. I think that he can go for that. Or it's just a casual cloak. Either way, he's in a position where he shouldn't die, realistically, unless he gets Fiend's Grip. 2,500 gold from the Rana. I'm not quite sure what his first item is going to be, but it's going to be a big one. Speaking of items, let's check those out right now. So looking at all the items right now, 4FC has a lot of Arcane Boots, surprisingly enough, so that's not an issue. The only damage they're coming and getting is the Mirana's Phase. Here we go. Gank up in the top lane, it looks like. They're going to try to go on the Visage. He'll try to back off. There is a TP to the tier 1 tower here.
Yes.
AR right next to him. There's the Ensnare as well. He's taking a lot of damage. The Chakram, that's going to be the kill with the Timber Chain on top of that. Now roaming on through is Wadafak. He's got his Elder Dragon form. He's going to use it. Blom, going to get Dragon Tail right now. The Visage Familiar Son actually came first. Now, hook shot in. Going through 2. Blom going to get pushed out of the Cox. Krillin in some trouble as well. They're going to lose 2 here, maybe even more. Doom up on Wadafaka. That's not going to matter. They take 2 quick kills. They turn it around. Nice TP rotations. They should have known that this tier 1 tower was still alive. And not a good fight coming out for the Dire team for 4FC. Desolator is now done for Mantis as well. That is a 23-minute Mantis when it's all said and done. Yeah, this isn't good, and that Doom is wasted. On top of that, the last tier 2 tower on the map is going to fall for 4FC, and now they're in a position where they cannot fight at their tier 3 tower, even with all 5. There's nothing they can really do here. This is going to be close to GG. They're going to have some miraculous turnaround here, and Waterfox is going to walk right up here. He's going to get nightmared. I'm not sure what he's doing right now. Fiend's Grip is available. He doesn't have his BKB just yet, not that that would matter. Alright, here we go. Tier 1 tower going to take a bit of damage right now. Doom's coming through. Blom's going to try to clean this up with the creep wave roaming right on in. The question is, what does that NEXT.kz want to do? When do they push? They've got a BKB. I think they go for a Roche, then they push. There is a Dire Ward here, but there's nothing 4FC can really do about this. They're going to take this too quickly with Visage, with his Familiars, with Medallion. Roche will die very quickly, especially with Desolator as well. This is going to go down in about, I'd say, 20 to 30 seconds. But you see already, 4FC is in a position to contest this. And if they win this fight and take Roche, they'll be in a position where they can absolutely do this. But you can see, they all know this is happening. You see this ward here? They walked right through this ward, and they were like, yeah, we're not going to take this unless we know that we have a kill. We get a pick off. You know, we push in. You look at where all of the waves are. This is pushed out. This is sort of pushed out. This is pretty pushed out. So they can't really fight into this yet, because theoretically, this is where our 4FC can be, and it's actually where they are. So they'll wait. Waterfucker with the BKB, with the Shadow Blade. He's actually almost level 16. When he hits 16, it's going to be very tough to stop him, because the Elder Dragon form of Blue Dragon is very difficult to deal with. It looks like there's going to be some sort of gank, or they're just going to head back into the pit. They are going to counter ward right now. The Plague Ward was there, so now 4FC is kind of not really close to each other. I don't think they can stop this anymore. They know that String Beast top. There's no TP to an outer tower here, and Roche is dead for all intents and purposes. You look in, they're trying to rotate through, but it's too late now.
Roshan has fallen to the
So it's 25-22 is the Roche timer for those of you playing at home. Funny story. Whenever I cast NEL or EEL, I actually have a Twitch novelty account called Resident Roche Timer. He always types in the Roche Timer. Shout out to Resident Roche Timer. What a guy. Mantis now pushing up into the tier 2 mid with his Desolator, with his Aegis, and yeah, I mean, they're in a position right now where they're going to try to tier 3. Clockwork, he went for the Dagon instead of the Pipe of Insight, but that's fine. BKB's done for Dragon Knight. We talked about that already. He's 1 level away from his level 3 Elder Dragon form. He doesn't care about that. He's just going to try to go for the tower. Chakram's going to fly out. Mantis He's got time lapse, he's got an Aegis, so I mean, they're really not too scared. They just have to deal with these Plague Wards. They could also try to push in another lane, but all the lanes are kind of pushed out except for the one down bottom. Arrow flies, hits Waterfucker, but he's fine. Lincoln Sphere is going to get popped right now. He's going to Shukuchi himself away as well. They're sieging this tower pretty effectively. It's at half health right now. Nightmare's going to go on Waterfucker. Next is going to go as well. That coming from... Who is that from? Reeves. And Nightmare is going to keep getting tossed around. But this is a nice defensive spot. A nice defensive posture coming out from 4FC, as you can see. The flare's going through. Lincoln Sphere. Oh, Boomski gets 4-staff onto the low ground. He is dead. Now the initiation's going to fly. Looks like they want to try to fight this. 4FC's going to back their way up, but they're going to have to secede this tower. No, hookshot coming in equal. Dagon, Stringby down. He is done, but he'll buy that right into the game. Waterfucker going to use his Dragon Tail up on Krilly. Chakram's going to fly out as well. He's taking a bit of damage. He's going to, of course, use a stick charge to get back to full. He's doomed. He's got no Dragon form right now. Poison Nova's going to go. Mantis doing work. Now the freezing field. Double kill for Mantis. He time-lapse out. The Chakram doing work on Amazing and Reeves. Everyone's still alive from NEXT.kz. Now Timberchain. That card's a double kill. Triple kill for Mantis, though, on the backside. Working in everybody. Stringby still alive, as is Blom. But now the Raxes are gone here. Fortification's going to go, but I'm not sure if this is going to save the Rax. Mantis is going to back out. His Aegis is still up. He's going to chase after Blom. He can Timberchain up under the high ground. No, he gets stunned. The Dragon Tail. What a Dragon Tail coming out from Waterfucker. Now, the Raxes are exposed. They only have Stringby here that can really do any damage. Bombski taking too much damage with Gemini attack as well. Oh, the Dagon. The double kill for Waterfucker. Now Stringby, the last one alive. They're going to call GG. That is it. NEXT.kz with a dominant performance here in the first game of the night. Absolutely fantastic play coming out from them. And they'll take game 20-8 at 27:48 in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, that is just the first game of the evening. We got a couple more coming for you in just a moment. If you enjoyed the cast, my name is Malt. I'm standing in for Shiva, who is on her way to DreamHack. If you enjoyed the cast, you can follow me at twitter.com/MaltDota2. That's twitter.com/MaltDota2 and twitch.tv/MaltDota2. Thank you for joining me, guys. I will be back in the next game in just a moment, so stick around, everybody.